In Hollis, New Hampshire, there's no sidestepping Brookdale Fruit Farm. The diversified fruit and vegetable operation and its 320 acres sits smack in the heart of town, and it's been there for the last 174 years, all under the Hardy namesake.
We're a family farm. We started in 1847 as a cooperage. In the 1900s, we had dairy and small fruit and vegetable operation. In the 1940s, we got out of the dairy operation, increased our apple plantings and vegetable plantings, and in 1957 we had the first dwarf trees in the state of New Hampshire, and we've moved forward with the dwarf plantings ever since.
Moving forward is a never-ending strategy at Brookdale. Moving away, meanwhile, is inconceivable. The Hardys are happily anchored in Hollis.
By selling the development rights, it's very important to the center of Hollis because it's very picturesque. We're going to maintain all the orchards right in the center of town. And the community is really an agricultural community, and the town really benefits from the picturesque and the beauty of us having this established farm right in the center of Hollis.
The farm is led by Father Chip Hardy and his son Trevor. Younger son Tyler, Brookdale's farm manager, passed away unexpectedly in 2019 at the age of 35. Together, the trio is recognized as the 2021 Apple Grower of the Year award winners.
Tyler was a visual guy. He had to go see it and experience it himself before he could implement it. That's why he was so good at doing pruning and demonstrations, was showing people physically how and why to make cuts and do different things. And it was because of that, when we were brought up as younger kids, going to all these things, we took ideas and said, hey, we got to learn, we got to try something new. And Tyler took that on full force, and I was there to help him along how to irrigate it and grow the tree, and the three of us kind of developed things together.
Yeah, he did a tremendous job, and he also was the chairman of the State Ag Advisory Committee, which was appointed by the governor and the Commissioner of Agriculture, and he just had a really key leadership role in the state of New Hampshire on the fruit and vegetable industry, more so the fruit industry.
Innovation remains the cornerstone of Brookdale Fruit Farm, most notably with the formation of a farm supplies division that caters to growers across New England.
Innovation's the key to growing the future. So generations before myself and my father, our grandfather and our great-grandfather have always been innovative in the industry, and if you're not innovating, you're not improving. So through those innovations, you have to be okay with trying something new and something different and working with your industry partners, and that's led us to a lot of success. Everybody has some failures, but if you're not innovating, you're not going to improve and not going to succeed.
We've increased our apple plantings from semi-dwarf trees from the 70s and 80s to 108 trees per acre, going up to new plantings in the 90s of dwarf trees 6 foot by 14, and now we're planting trees in much higher density, 2.5 feet by 12, and we're using platforms and harvesters to harvest our trees. So we're just moving forward and getting 3 or 4 times the yield and getting better quality fruit and moving toward mechanicalization of harvesting.
It's all part of being a modern-day apple grower.
Being an apple grower in 2021, the market space is ever-changing, as we hear from lots of different growers and ourselves, and adapting and knowing your market is the key as to looking to what you're going to plant in the future. With so many different varieties, different planting systems, different options, one thing could be better than another, but our view is what's the best design and setup that we'd like to manage with the equipment and the materials that we have on hand, and is going to allow us to be sustainable in the long run.